Tragic incidents such as the death of a kibbutz volunteer from Ecuador who was gunned down by a Palestinian sniper proves to the world the need for Israel to defend itself, said IDF spokeswoman Maj Avital Leibovitch.
If you would stand on the outskirts of Gaza, you would be able to see that the plantations reach all the way to the fence surrounding Gaza. And this is what they do every day. They work in their own fields. The unfortunate incident in which a Palestinian sniper viciously killed a volunteer from Ecuador actually explains to the world why we need to defend ourselves.
The billions of dollars smuggled into Gaza are used to purchase weapons and explosives and fail to reach the Palestinian people not involved in terror.
The question that one should ask is, where does the money and where does the funding go to? Is it invested in the welfare of the people in Gaza, or is it going to buy weapons or smuggle explosives? And if we're talking about over 7,000 Kassams and mortars since 2001, it means that there is a very big funding behind that weaponry.
On Thursday, over 40 Kassam rockets were fired at the western Negev, and since Tuesday, over 100 rockets have hit Sderot and communities located near Gaza. Constant IDF operations have failed to halt the rocket attacks altogether.
This morning, the people of Sderot woke once again for the third day to a very harsh reality. And in order to try and help them morally and also protect them as much as we can, we have sent out to Sderot officers and soldiers that the objective really is to try and protect the people, give them a sense of security, escort them on the way to schools, on the way to their work, be with them on the streets. Whenever the alarm will be heard, and the soldier will assist the people to go into shelters.
One of the hardest challenges faced by the army is the fact that terrorists operate within the civilian population, using them as cover to launch attacks against Israel. Despite this, says Leibovitch, the army does its utmost to minimize collateral damage.
One of the biggest challenges that we face as an army is the fact that the terror groups and the militants are operating from within population centers. We recently saw footage of shooting mortars from elementary school. That's why when we pinpoint our operations, we try to minimize the collateral damage. We try to minimize hitting uninvolved civilians.
Are we in a war, Major Leibovitch?
We are in a very deep conflict, and we have to prepare for any kind of scenario.